Alright, we're going to do a quick video because I have to go through these things because I've got 2 more to get and I don't know which ones they are. So we have to find out what I've already got. Maybe I need more than 2. Maybe I've mucked up and I need another 3. Right, first one up is one of the ones that I really wanted, which is Reindeer Person. Though I think we have clearly deduced that I'm going to get all of these, because why not? Because I've pretty much got them all, so that's that. So they have a face, we have the happy face, and I can't move their face very well. My hands must be a bit slippery today. Alright, there we go. They've got a cool little head thing, and they've got a cool little thingy thing, and that. So they're quite neat. Halloween is coming up, so got to have all the costume things done. And they have a gingerbread heart and a box to put things in, so we can put there an extra antler, which I'm sure will come in useful for Lego Friends characters. So new character here who doesn't have a hair with a hole in it. Oh my gosh, the one Friends character without a thing on their head, and that happens to be the one sitting on my desk. Alright, well, we'll put those in there. Oh, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. We'll just have to not lose it. How hard can that be? So, nice printed piece on the top there. So that was pretty good. That was one of the ones that I wanted. As you can see, here's the rest of them. Sorry, this is dirty. I kind of want them all. So the one that I least care about, probably the Nutcracker guy, or maybe the popcorn person. I don't know. I don't know. They're all kind of good. It's a pretty good set. I think this is a pretty good one. Apparently, this is the last one where they're going to have. Sorry, I'm just restarting my internet as we do, because my computer's uploading a video from ages ago, and it either goes slow internet or fast internet, and sometimes I just have to restart the whole thing. I should really get fiber, like everybody else has it, but I'm slow. I'm going to be forced to. Anyway, we completely missed the introduction. We've got her with the very weird hair, and she's going to make a little house, so I'm going to have to kind of guess how this house goes. And it's another one of these printed pieces on a very small position. How is this house made? I think we've got enough pieces to make 2 little houses. So that's quite quirky, because they're all tiny pieces, so they actually give you enough to make a double. Which is quite the thing, isn't it? Alright, so we've got 2 of them. We'll put this one in the middle here. And, well, I'm kind of glad this one doesn't have the little jumpy pose extra bit. That always makes it hard to work out what's actually in the packets. You know what I mean, those little tiny clear bits that they have in the superhero ones. So that's quite cool. It's quite neat to look at. It's got like a nice snow globe feel. Not going to focus. Kind of going to focus. Not really focusing. And she's pretty good. So 2 good ones so far. I did mainly want this one because of the snow globe. Because being dressed as a weird elf person is strange. Well, they could be a real elf, and they're the only ones not in a costume. And they could be an elf this is a present that they're giving to people. So this one's the most Halloweeny one because it's got a pumpkin. So this one's not too hard to work out because of this giant thing here. And away we go. It's hard to get orange pumpkins in New Zealand. Not impossible, but they're hard. They're usually these grey ones. So they're going to have an angry look because they're turkeys, and I know that turkeys that's the wrong side of their face. So there we go. That's the right way. Or is it? Like, which is the front? This is the front. Okay. And the legs go there, because look at the pattern on the back and the pattern on the front is kind of similar, and the wings are kind of bi-directional, so you could really get them either way. Right, and then they have a head, and I forgot the the most important section of this. I really do wish, I think I've mentioned this before, I really wish they had like leg pieces specifically designed for extra bits, because these don't really stick as well sometimes. They're okay now. Maybe they changed the design slightly. Maybe I was imagining everything before. And there we have a pumpkin. So I have a couple of those, but not enough for my, for Halloween. Not that I care at all about Halloween. Next, so we've done those, that's out of the way. Next one, this one here, we'll do this one. How much time have we done? I want this to be done as fast as possible. They were not going as well as I hoped. So that's out there, and it's the snowman person. Yay, snowman person. Which was really confusing in the shop to work out how they were actually made. Because it's got a headpiece, and I think that confused me. I don't know actually. Well, I was looking for this. That's right. I was looking for the. This actually explains something. So I was confused by these things here. I couldn't work out what set had like these. But now that I see it, it's the snow person. So I don't actually know how I managed to work out this was the snow person, to be honest. I can't quite remember. Because I don't remember finding the broom, the old school, very traditional broom from many, many years ago. And they have the, I think I found the hat. I think I was after the hat. I think the hat was the thing that gave it away. So that's that. And I forgot their scarf. And they don't look very good without their scarf. They definitely need. But they've got a lot of pieces you have to undo. This, of course, is not a costume, which is... Well, it is a costume. I was going to say they aren't a costume, they just have no face. But that makes a lot more sense when I think about it. If I had been thinking in terms of costumes, I wouldn't have gone, wow, where's the big round head bit? Where is this thing? Because they wouldn't have had that. They would have had a headpiece, which is what they do have. So that's that done. So, next, going on. We're getting there. It's going much faster than usual. Yeah, I don't know about this when the boxes come out that I'm going to be that happy. It's going to have to be go straight in as soon as I possibly can, as soon as they come into the shop and pull off that music one, whatever that was called, that nobody got. That I got a couple of, but I got because I knew which order the boxes were in. And once they all got messed up, it was impossible to work out where anything was. So you have to do that trick, I think. Now we are going to put their head on. This is popcorn person. Which makes me, they've got like this sort of big blonde curly red hair, which makes me want to call them Gunter or something. But we're not going to. And I'm thinking about, I got a bit extra money and I thought maybe I should buy that Friends set, but probably not. They don't have too much to go with them. They're just a giant piece of popcorn. You'd think they'd have like a little piece of corn or something that they could have. Alright, so we've done that one, So far we've got 1, 2, and there's an extra nose. 1, 2, 3. So I'm pretty sure I've got the boat person. It's either these two that I'm missing one of, or maybe I'm missing them both, because, as I said, I've only got 10. And this one I do remember getting, and it's the Nutcracker, so I know the one that I said that I least wanted is the one that I've actually got. But they do come with walnuts, so that's quite neat. And they're not a bad figure, like... the headpiece is quite distinctive. So, as you can see, they've only got one. No, they've got two faces. We're going to have that one where you can see their teeth. Very good. It looks like a circus ringleader person. But there you go, and they've got lots of spares, like a ton of spares. So we have an extra. And it's hard to imagine, why do they give you an extra one of these? Like, if you think about it, like, this is the least... Once you put this on, you're not really going to lose it, are you? I guess little kids are like, I don't want to do that, I'm going to take it off and swap them over onto the bird person, turkey person, and lose it that way. But you do get cool little tiny printed walnuts. So the easiest nut to crack. So they should have given them macadamias. If you don't eat macadamias, if you don't live near Australia, they are very hard to crack open. I use a big hammer or a mallet to crack them open. My neighbour has a macadamia tree, and I seldom, and they fall on the ground in my place, but I seldom eat them. It's just terrible. They're very nice macadamia nuts. Alright, and There we go. I'm just boring. So now we've got this person, and it's the... Oh, she's got a lot of things to put on. A lot of accessories. So she's got that. She's lost her legs. We've got a cool little sparkly one. You can't quite see that, but it's sparkly. And this seems like a different... Oh, is this actually going to fit? You got to have her hands up. So she's there, and then she has... But the good thing is, she has... I've gone and lost it. Oh, well that was quick. Very good. Very good work there. I've lost the extra antlers. Oh. Well, that's sad. Where did they put them? Oh, there they are. So are they the same hole? They are the same size hole. So instead of having a silly tiara thing, we can have antlers as well. So these are the pieces that just keep on giving. And she comes with, so she's definitely one of the most elaborate ones. She comes with a candy cane, and I've never had a candy cane before. So that's going to come in handy for Christmas. Look at that. Whoop, there we go. I think that's focused. Candy canes and walnuts. It's just amazing. So what are we up to next? So what do we don't have? I don't have that one, don't have that one, don't have that one, don't have that one, don't have that one. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to say I have that one, and I'm pretty sure I've got that one. So I think we can see the two that I don't have. There's 3 left. How does this work? 1, 2, 3. There are actually 12. Alright, well we're going to find out. Let's just keep going. Don't think too hard about it. What does MC stand for on the back? It's robot person. It stands for robot person. So they're pretty easy to find because they've got the giant head. So that's another female character. So there's quite a few. How many female characters are they actually going to have? More than the male ones. I feel like they should actually have a series where they have more female characters, because most of the time they have more male characters. So it wouldn't be too bad to do that once in a while. Hold on, female. Was this person a female? Do they have eyelashes? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's equal. So the robot's pretty cool. They've got the little... you didn't even see me counting, did you? There's like 6. I've got it way zoomed in today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But maybe this person's the one. I don't know. There's the robot. That's quite fun. And that's quite a neat little screen thing. I feel like that could go on the wall of something in your weird lab that you might build. If you had like a Frankenstein monster to go with it. Well, it would be a space Frankenstein. Futuristic Frankenstein with their futuristic space displays. Is this actually like indicating that it's actually made of cardboard in any way? Like that would be neat if the costume gave the appearance of being cardboard. Next we have here we go. Night person, night monkey, but they're not night monkey, and I've done it wrong. Okay, there's a lot. This is definitely the most elaborate. So we have to put their armor on, which is quite shiny, I have to say. And there's her head, and then we put that on, and then a very cool little visor. I'm sure I've had that visor before, but I don't really remember having it, but it feels like I should have. And they don't have like a body part, like a like a little skirt or a tail or something, but they do have that awesome little wooden horsey thing. And a cool shield, very referencey. So maybe it's not actually. It's not actually referencing like previous castle. It's not like a lion or the other one. So they missed an opportunity there, I think. Like if they had a pink version of like the traditional castle figures, that would have been cool. Because that would have just said that the castle, old school Lego castle sets are actually an in-universe fictional universe in the Lego universe, because they're like, she's like a fan of it and she watches it on TV, and then she would have the, I don't know, that would have been kind of cool. So that's the horse. The horse is quite neat. The head feels a lot like the real horsey heads, actually just a bit tinier. So we've got all of this, and we are now down to the very last packet, and we can kind of guess because I said what it was. Here's some dad jokes. My wife says I'm the cheapest man in the world. I'm not buying it. You can read these dumb jokes. I got like a packet of 365 calendar things of dad jokes for 50 cents or something from the op shop. And I read a couple of them and then I groaned. And now we are going to, and it's the boat as I said it was, because the boat is very easy to detect, like because they have this hat, and you can always tell from the hat, and this piece here, which is a very strange looking piece. So I don't even know what that's comes from. So here we go. That's, oh, you do get their little are these, like this piece, I've never seen this before in my life. But it feels like it should be more common because it would probably have some use. Well, for one thing, you can put the little tiara at the end of it, and then it's like there's like steam coming out. So, and he's going to be great for my Titanic fan models. All right, it's like, where did their face go? Take away the smoke and put that there. Have like a little 4-piece band playing music as they go down into the swimming pool. And what was the scissors for? Oh, the scissors belong to the robot. Oh, so they did have a cardboard reference in there somewhere. I knew they would somewhere. So they meant to carry the scissors, so they look like that. So that's like they meant to cut that part out. So that's well thought out. It doesn't have a hole in the top. I feel like I would automatically assume that the top one would have a hole like the side ones, but it doesn't. So that's a bit strange. But that is the injection point, as you can see. So maybe that's why they couldn't put it. Who knows about how they make things? And so there we go. We've got lots of spare pieces. So the boat person, I don't know if he stands up. He does stand up. There was like one, I have to get this one because I don't think I have enough of the big silly costume things. But that's quite cool. It's definitely, like, I think the interesting thing about this one is that they make a perfectly good ship's captain without the actual costume. So as a minifigure, look, they've even got like little gold marks on the side. They're quite useful as well. Whereas the other ones are all kind of like, well, they have to all be in a costume, and this one sort of says, actually not so quickly, my friend. And there we go. Except for this one, like this one really, you know, you could just argue they're not actually a costume. They're actually a real Santa's elf, or whatever they're meant to be. So there we go. You can guess now which are the two that I haven't got, and I got really confused by the tails, to be honest, and I'm pretty sure that I had got one of these, and then it turns out that when I went to the checkout I'd only had 10 when I thought I had 11. So now I know I have to go get those two. I've already got the red one of them from yonks ago. Quite a few actual werewolf characters over the years. So anyway, quite fun. Thanks for watching. Get them all together. Bye. You can't see my hands because I really am too zoomed in today. Bye.